My Gavan and Melonin, and well met indeed. I'm Arakir Galadirth, and head of the modding team behind Divide and Conquer, and welcome back to Divide and Conquer as we continue on as Canned. I don't know if it actually was Canned's episode next, but this was the one I fancied doing, so to hell with it. Here we are. I believe we are going to, on the next turn, capture Amukhand and Oibamari, which will see our money only return to the black even quicker. On the western side, of course, we recently were forced to retreat, and we're now holding the bridge at Chelkar from an army that we know is in the mist somewhere. And of course, we slaughtered Chieftain Kuzaima, and his army was forced to retreat somewhere. I don't know where they've gone. But we do need to kill Captain Iyaz in order to secure the region, and then press ever onwards, deeper into Haradrim Heartlands. But for now, we're in Nentez, let's do that. So, as to be expected, the merger of the Realm of Linden and the Realm of Imladris has gone down, to be honest, actually a little better than expected. I thought there'd be outcry. There are, of course, a few people who dissent. Some of them make good comments. Some of them just say, I don't like this change, you're idiots. Or sometimes not always calling us idiots, but some people just say they hate a change, don't give you any reasoning, so of course you just disregard those comments. If you don't provide reasoning, I'm not going to read what you say. It's that simple, really. Many people suggested some very cool ideas to get on board with the Elven change, and I think overall it's gone relatively well, to be honest. And here we are back with Canned. Alright, you wee buggers. We'll take yous on the bridge here. Battle, save game. Let's do it Khan-Arkish. Khan-Arkish. One thing that many people did suggest, of course, are various names for the new faction. And I saw someone, and I apologise, there were hundreds of comments on the video, and I should get into the habit of writing the names down, because it's a terrible disservice to you. But someone suggested a name that had the word League in it. They were hoping it would be the League of Fingolfin, one of the High Kings of the Noldor. But that, I think, is a little too far in the past, and most people have absolutely no idea who Fingolfin is, and it will be a bit bizarre. But I do like the League name, given that, of course, the faction is not wholly one or the other, so it's made up of Sindar, Lindar, and Noldor. And, of course, Sindar and Lindar are both Teleri, and not strictly speaking, High Elves or Calaquendi, as in Light Elves. And so I quite like the League idea, as in League of the two, but I'm trying to steer away from a name that's really lengthy, because as you may have noticed with version 3, we've cut down a lot of the more flamboyant and unnecessary names, like the Shadow of Mordor are now just Mordor, and things like that will continue a little throughout. I mean, the nation's full name will be represented, so Kingdom of Gondor, Principality of Dol Amroth, that is its full name. But Isengard and Mordor, for example, that is their full name. They weren't called the Dominion of Isengard or something along those lines. So those names don't make as much sense to me. I've just been trying to cut them down wherever possible. I've put Khan-Arkish miles away for some stupid reason. Now I've put these guys a little bit further back from the bridge so that they can throw javelins before the enemy actually gets to us. And we'll see if they're able to do that. But the name that I'm sort of settling on, because the beta testing team fancied Calaquendi to be the faction name, and I quite like a merger of both of what I've just said with League, or Calaquendi League, if we extend the lore a little to suggest that the Teleri are part of the Calaquendi. Now, I've seen some people suggesting that Sindar can be noted as Calaquendi, because whilst they never made it to Aman, they did see the light of the trees from the shores of Beleriand. And then, by extension, you can include the Lindar in that. And so if we go along that kind of thinking, then I think we could go with Calaquendi League, or just Calaquendi. Which is just a bit... It is indeed a little better than High Elves. And everyone will get to learn a little something about the High Elves that they maybe didn't know before. Now, we've managed to kill 10% of them with our archers alone, but it is going to get a bit worse now. But, let's say but more, we'll now get some shots off on the trollmen, but they're not very, very many, are they? We need to really start hitting these fools. Are they running away? Ah, yes they are. Cavalry! I don't think we're going to use Arkish just yet in the cavalry charging. But we can get the marauders to hit the enemy. It might cause them to rout.
Curse the sun that shines on our disgrace! We must turn the wind of battle, or we will taste ashes instead of victory.
Run the archers away. You're much faster than their pikemen. Go on then. You skirmish at will. The reason I don't like skirmishing is because, yes, whilst they do stay away from the enemy, and on the open plain it normally works all right, but it also frequently completely wigs out, and your units just end up not running away, but also they're not charging into the enemy. Now, I appreciate me not paying attention to the cavalry 100% of the time is probably worse than skirmishing, but it always irks me so much when I miss out on a cavalry charge because my units are acting like morons. But then, granted, I'm not even that good at controlling them myself, so why should it matter, really? Right, we've pulled our army out, so we've got free reign on hitting those. I think... I don't actually know where they're going, because, of course, our general is... They don't seem to be tracking down our general, they just seem to be... moving into... I don't really know what they're doing. They were tracking him, and then they've sort of changed... Those trollmen hunters are going to be a pain. Keep firing. I tell you what, actually, if we run the archers there, you guys can just keep firing into those trollmen hunters. You guys are off over there. You're firing at will, I trust. And our javelin troops are still going. Tell you what, get a charge off on them. What are you doing? What are you actually doing?
Curse the sun that shines on our disgrace!
Alright, just...
The wind of battle, or we will taste ashes instead of victory! We have cut off the serpent's head.
Perfect.
The enemy general is slain! The enemy are badly bloodied.
Right, there we are. Now it's time to just use our numbers to our advantage. It's all we've got. Get these units out. Run there. Run so that you're going to be behind them. You guys shoot those Southron pikemen. And then we'll charge into the back of them in just a moment once the marauders hit those archers. Our general is an excellent unit when he gets down to it. And if we can use him to our advantage, that will help us massively. Run away! Don't charge just yet, don't charge just yet. Is that the Khazad-dum archers routing? Yes, it is. There's another unit gone. Just got to play the timer. Play the boogers. Both mopping those up. Those pikemen are the real threat to me, to be honest. But I am thinking if we... You guys shoot them and then actually just engage them. You guys charge in from the back. And then you guys come and get into positions. Go for it. Charge.
Only half our force remains.
Perfect. How did we do? How did we do? 51. They went down to 51. Get the marauders out. Trollmen warriors, they're the problem now, aren't they? Go on, get a nice charge into the back of them. Perfect. And pull out again. Same again, same again. What are we on? 84, 63. Any danger you actually paying attention and doing what you're told? There can't be that many pikes left. No, 24.
For the moment, the fickle smile of fortune shines upon us.
Yes,
Pray
it does.
this is a portent of a victory.
This is absolutely going to be a victory. Oh, I don't know where they're going. I don't know who I'm chasing. And then you can just shoot those archers.
With horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
Those 4 archers are all that's left, aren't they? Are you actually killing any? No, end it. Ceasefire, ceasefire. It's over. Yes!
Is the most crushing victory.
132. Well done, Karnakish. That wasn't just a crushing victory. That was a monumental victory. Absolutely spectacular, if I do say so myself. Pleased to lead the faction to war. Now, of course, what we will also do, or I say we, what I will certainly do in the lead up to whatever, or just down the line, when Imladris has taken shape a little bit more, or rather, sorry, the Calaquendi League, when they've taken a little bit more form, I do hope, of course, to do them on the channel, and they will replace one of these 2 campaigns. But that's not for a while yet. I don't think I've ever played as the High Elves, so it will be an interesting one for me, especially.
Your men are...
Kill them all. Every unit they send against us will be sent home in a bag. We will guard our western border with our very lives. He'll take the honourable against Fulgrim. Fulgrim does not have enough to be standing up against us. But if we auto-resolve, we'll lose loads. But then will we? Will we lose more in an auto-resolve than if we actually just let the auto-resolve fight it? 20-7. That's funny because it's almost that time here. Arielad Dragon Riders. Variag Lancers. Oh, a couple of good elites. And no, it's the cavalry, isn't it? We've just got to find a way to shut down the cavalry. What happens if we do automatically resolve the battle? Christ alive, no way. 800 units. Did you see that? Oh, I'm save scumming though, aren't I? It was for scientific purposes. Alrighty. Here we go. Pause the battle. No, don't. Get rid of that. Then pause the battle. Okay. Okay. Any other cavalry archers? Get them up there early. Start spraying and praying. And then the rest of our force. Wow, why did I just do that? Double click. Just double click. And then you fellows, we're going to just take the brunt of any cavalry charge that occurs. And our own melee cavalry come in the line behind. Go for it. Oh, bugger. No. They're already coming. Wow, those are the Variag Lancers. Oh, that was bloody short and sweet, wasn't it? This also annoys me as well. It's another reason why I should probably do skirmish mode.
We are winning the battle.
Because they just never pay attention to what you tell them. The Dragon Riders, though, are not much to write home about, so they're already fleeing. It's those Lancers we've got to really worry about. Oh, you're all in... Oh, this has been a nightmare from the start. You're all in bloody runaway mode. Just absolutely smash them. Just like utterly surround them.
Only half the enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight.
There we are, that'll do you. Not the greatest display, of course, but if you've come here for excellent game playing, then you've come to massively the wrong place. Where are the other marauders? Acting like idiots. Everybody shoot those. There's only 17 of them. Come on, spray and pray. Javelins as well. Thank you very much. How many did we lose? 17%. We could have done better, but this is the best I've got, I'm afraid. One man. That's Fulgrim, isn't it?
Made of clay. We are winning the battle.
Was he called Fulgrim? Surely not. I think he was, wasn't he, actually? Oh, and look, he's a Northman. I don't recognise him without his purple regalia. He's massacring us, though, by the looks of things. Charging the units that will actually kill him.
Great victories are like sweet nectar.
272. At least I did 4 times better, just shy of, than the AI. Credit where credit is due. We did better than the AI was going to do. Oh, I'm getting such an annoying buzzing sound from my headset every time I say certain letters or words. Which is bizarre because my headset is playing the sound from the game with no problem, and it's my own speech that's causing it to give a little buzzing noise. That's really annoying. Maybe the wiring's loose and my movement of my head is causing it to buzz in certain positions.
Enemy no mercy. I swore they would regret resisting us, and they do.
What? What? Why have I reached Moria? What on earth has just happened there? It's a bit of a weird one. Anyway, Rune do not have a large presence in Oibamari, as you can see. So we're not going to leave the whole army here. Oh, I mean, have we got a diplomat?
Your wit.
Oh, he's miles away. Wrong side, mate. Wrong side. That's all right. I always move diplomats. Show cursor stat. Move character. What was your name, friend? Your name was... Ah, we'll never know. Ah, bugger. Let's go to him. Let's go to him. Todan. Todan. 2 N's. 2 A's, sorry. 218. Yes, it worked. Rune, what are you saying?
You are brave to seek
yes.
with us like this. We cannot refuse such. We welcome words of
Right.
wisdom such as these.
Our northern border is safe. It's only Mordor that's going to present a problem to us now. So we'll take some of these units
How may I serve? How may I serve?
and put them in the fort. Have a general as well.
As you will.
Which general's our best or worst?
Sun sets on today's
Oh, Calf the Just. Oh, Tolui.
How may
Our enemies will suffer.
You guys go in that fort.
This great army will be unstoppable. An honor
He's
to
already got a
serve.
general. Ah, but we need to, of course, to take Khazad-dum, don't we? Screw it, we'll
Yes,
take
noble master.
all the cavalry. We'll charge them down.
How may I serve?
We move.
Let's see what they do.
Marching no
Also, because we
further.
can recruit extra units here in time. And an Oricani clan hall. Yes, please. 54% nomadic as well, which is nice. Oh, and this is where our horse breeders guild was. Oh, brilliant. Right. We were at an N10, weren't we? So now we take Abu Khan.
We will engage them honorably.
This settlement only has enough food for 3 turns. No, because if we attack this, then they can merge with Eeltig and we'll get Khazad-dum back. Oh, and the army is pathetic. Of course. So the insurrection, the rebellion against us has pretty much been dealt with, and now our campaign turns to one of destruction. Mordor and Harad will pay for what they have done to us. We can allow Rune a little bit of a let-off, I suppose. They're only acting under orders from Sauron. Now that Sauron is going to be taken care of, we'll allow them a momentary lapse. But in time, we will be back. And they will regret all of these decisions. But maybe not. I'm not bothered if we don't fight Rune, to be honest. I'd much rather fight Harad and Mordor. It's nice fighting Mordor from the back, because you get rid of them really quickly, and it's just fun. Oh, we're a little too close. The towers can get us. Oh, you're missing. Come on, guys.
Our enemy's gates have fallen.
You actually hit that tower. Oh, nice. Bring down the other one as well. What the hell? With that dwarven accuracy you come to expect. If you press delete, does it go with the shot? Oh, yes. Oh, nice. Nice. Right, now what I'd like you to do is switch to mortar shot and move a bit closer. Get the archers to come closer too. And Stonefoot Spearmen, come and stand in front of the door. Right, everybody in positions. Oh, you might as well move them too. And the crossbows, provided you didn't just kill everyone, did you? No, good. Get the catapults into position, lads. There's a task now that must be done. Let's just have a brief moment to appreciate the elite units we will soon be calling upon in our own army, because they look damned good. And let's just observe this from their point of view, shall we? As our... Oh, first of all, let's make sure our catapults are doing what we're telling them to. Yes, they are. So you're standing in the city centre. You know the enemy has busted down the gate and you're waiting for them to come. And then clear into the sky. Flames shoot up to the heavens. And with any luck, smash down. And instantly they're like, oh bugger, perhaps we should get a move on.
Keep up now. Guard this area. Keep up now.
Yes. And then when they break out of the city, they are met only with death. Catapults, keep firing on the Warlord's Guard. Nice. Go on. Get them right in the middle. No! Go on, look, they're in a nice clumped up line. Oh, yes!
Horns made of clay.
What a shot! They are going down something fierce. Where's this guy? Let's get him over involved. He's armor piercing, isn't he? Keep them back, dwarves! Stonefoot Spearman, and another mortar strike goes awry. Come on, guys. They might look cool, but they're damned inaccurate. The armor-piercing dwarves are moving up. Go on. Yes, another solid hit. Oh, another. That was a cracking hit.
We must pray they lose their will to fight.
You're not actually shooting grape shot at them from there, are you? No, there's nothing coming out of there, is there? Oh, there is! Jesus! Not Jesus. They're not throwing Jesus at them, but the grape shot is actually getting shot at them, but you can stop with that now. Because you're not doing anything. Come out of defensive mode. Get in there with them.
We have taken the walls. It is time we captured this place.
And down they go. As our anti-cavalry and armor-piercing units smash in. Come on, guys. Finish them. Finish them. Warlord's Guard remain.
We have cut off the serpent's head. The enemy general is slain.
Right, now we just
See how
need
these
to
snakes fight without their head.
somehow use our archers better than we normally do. I'd love to get the siege weapons in there, but they'll get one shot off before they're dealt with. Are you armor piercing? Ah, yes you are. Let's just send 2 armor piercing units in and end it. We don't need the spears, get rid of them. You might as well come as well. And I suppose the ranged units might as well come in and just start doing arcing shots. And if they do come down that gap, you'll feel free to shoot them. Come and get in their grill there. Right, everyone get on it. Into positions. Or cluster at the gate. Choice is yours. Oh, they're having a really bad day of it at the gate, aren't they? And now the extras are here. Send the extras the other way around. Alright, start shooting them. Come on. Oh, actually, you should not fire at will, because you're definitely just going to shoot us. Right. Get those guys to go up closer. Get the blue wizard up. Get those guys up the other side. We might get some actual crossbow shots off. But I doubt it. Well, you're shooting your own guys in the head. Get out of the way.
Our men have taken control of the city.
Come on, turn and face. Ah,
Our men no
brilliant.
longer command the city.
Oh, you're not going to stand there and just let us shoot you, are you? Oh, you fools. Look at that. Absolutely blistering. Here we go again. Another volley. Almost every bolt claims a ban. Oh,
My
they're
lord,
getting massacred.
our men are in command of the city.
One stands left. Down he goes.
Victories are like sweet nectar.
13!
Come, let us
Excellent victory. I imagine the catapults got the most kills there because they killed well over half, maybe even 3/4 of that warlord's, whatever they are, axes, guard, brotherhood. That's what they used to be called. Back in the day, Warlord's Brotherhood they were called, and there were 4 of them. Brotherhood of the Bow, Spear, Axe, and Lance. No, Sword, Axe, Lance, and Bow. And they came from 4 different recruitment buildings. Back in the day, when he was trying to really make coding a replacement for scripting where possible. We have since massively, of course, simplified the way it can work. Oh, yeah, unit of cavalry. And, capital. Kruk-Mahur, of course. Oh, brilliant. Perfect timing.
I will not waste words
Oh,
on
I didn't realise that. We actually need to worry about Kruk-Mahur. Alright, a detachment is going to have to leave the town. Only the fastest, please.
Noble one.
No, I'll tell you what.
I'm
Take
honored
the
to
faction
serve.
out. Oh, we haven't got any money, have we?
Noble one.
I was going to say, build us a tower on your way there. And we'll leave the ground forces behind. Oh, it's so horrifically not nomadic. We really need to sort that out. And I really want to get a new picture for that refuge building. I'm gonna do that, and I'm going to put it into the game, into the ongoing game, which I don't like to do. But with UI, I feel like I can do it with UI because it really doesn't affect anything at all. Right, someone's going to need to stay behind so that they don't hate us.
This will be an honorable
So
battle.
it's going to have to be Chemic, but we'll try and send one of those guys over to cover you instead. How much money are we making now? Oh, we're up to 5,000. I have even more when Tolui gets in that fort, and of course when Khazad-dum is back in our hands. There's a rebel army somewhere around there though that was in Khazad-dum. I don't know where they've gone. You can be retrained for some reason. Armory, yeah. We don't need to do any of that just yet. Can't really do anything in Shalkar. It's frustrating. We've got quite a few more turns until we can get anything more, and we need it to be a town, and it's a long way off of that.
An honor to serve.
But you just need to hold ground for now, guys, and then the Dwarven army will come through and make up shortly. Of course, with Palander, with Alatar dying a long time ago. And in honour of him, we will rename our own capital by spelling his name wrong. Alatar's Rest. There we go. Is that it, or is there 2 L's? No, it's Palander with 2 L's, isn't it? And then Alatar has one. There we go. Right, now, for better or ill, I'm going to end the turn. And if we are attacked, I will save it and end the episode. If we are not, then we'll move our troops around a little bit more. But if I remembered to, I will have cut the middle loading bit at Oibamari out when I was doing the save scumming. Not the actual save scumming itself, but just the reloading. Ah, and we are attacked. And it is Krukmaher. And goodness gracious, they are going to slaughter us. And that's our current capital city. I didn't think they'd take that. I thought they'd go for Korondat. Oh, that's so annoying. Our capital's going to move again. And that's our most useful recruitment centre. Anyway, for now, though, that is going to be all. So if you haven't seen Developer Diary 19, I would encourage you to go and have a watch. See what you think about the new High Elven faction. Feedback is welcome. If you dislike it, at least give a little bit of a reason why. If you really like it, also please give a reason why. But in any event, it will likely be what happens. But until we speak again, dear friends, Navarre na den Penamad Melonin, and farewell.